you are
What?
currently serving in the military.
Hey, you.
Have served
Hi.
in the past, we would like to thank you.
What are you doing?
Trying to help with snacks.
Why is Isaiah crying?
Because he thought that one was his, but this one is his. It's okay.
Just a minute, Zay. Okay.
There you go.
Soy milk for the baby. What do you mean they're not buckled?
Get that last buckle
Oh,
buckled.
we're missing one buckle. It is a crap-tastic day here in Florida.
But a craptastic day in Florida is better than most great days in other places.
That is very true. So we have taken a break from YouTube. Do you want to tell them what we did while we took a break?
Well, went to Disney World a lot.
We grieved a lot.
We grieved a lot. But that's the place that we grieve because that's the place that it's easiest on our family.
Yep. It made us make new memories and not think about it constantly, and that's that. So we are just pulling out from an appointment that I had. We are just pulling out from an appointment we had. My hair was straight, but it's raining, and that's what happens to people with curly hair. So it is what it is. But I like my new doctor. I had an appointment with my new doctor, and he's fabulous so far. He listened to everything I had to say, and I was in a good mood thanks to some lovely anxiety medication. So now we're going to get lunch. It is 3:30. My appointment was at 2:30. I picked Brandon up from work. I didn't eat lunch, so I am going to pick up something from a fast food restaurant, and then we're gonna take Brandon to work, and then I promised the kids they could watch a movie because they were excellent in the doctor's office. Excelente, however you say it. Anyway, ooh, that's a really big Goodwill right there.
Ugh.
I did not know that was there.
ADHD.
Anyways, squirrel! I've seen a boat. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh! We have good news! Do you want to share the good news, or do you want me to share the good news?
I'm not sure what the good news is, so...
It has to do with Minnesota.
Oh, our house is pending.
Pending! It went under contract on Sunday? Friday. It went under contract after some negotiations because you're not going to lowball my house and ask for all of the closing costs. That's just not how this is going to work. So
the negotiation part was my department.
Yes, and because I am an emotional person, and I was like, no, they're not getting my house for that price. That's ridiculous. Who would think that they could lowball us like that? That's so rude and inconsiderate. Don't they know we have a family?
And I was like, tone it down.
He was like, take it down a notch.
You don't want to pay this mortgage through the rest of the winter.
Exactly. So
we're going to negotiate, and I will handle that part, and I will let you know when it's done and what we need to do.
But he did tell our realtor that we felt that their offer was insulting, and to please relay that message to their real estate agent.
And they apologized.
Yes, they did. They apologized. They said they were not from Minnesota, and they were not familiar with the area, which I think is a big crock. But whatever makes them feel happy about giving us an apology is awesome with me.
And then they substantially raised their offer.
Substantially. We still are going to accrue a tiny bit of debt by doing this deal, but we should get our escrow back, and that will help offset that.
And at the end of the day, with our mortgage payment, if this alleviates even, let's just say the market starts back up in April, this is going to take care of our December mortgage. So that's December, January, February, March, and April. 5 months worth of that mortgage would have been about $6,000 that we would have lost if we had to continue to pay that payment.
Right.
So if we take a loss right now, it won't be near as much as the loss we could accrue over that period of time.
That's true, because that's assuming that the house sells in April, and
Which it may not.
it may not, because we had it listed last April.
It still snowed in April when we were there.
Yeah,
so
there was still snow on the ground when we left.
There's, you sometimes it's like, what do they say? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Well, we're going to take our birdie and run. Right now, we're in the process of waiting for some documents to clear. And then we're done with our mortgage before these other people close, because the real estate, or the relocation company, buys the house from us for the same price that they are going to sell it to the sellers. So it gets us our proceeds, if there are any, faster.
Kinda. We don't get like our escrow back. They assume the property, and we have a purchase agreement with them, but it's technically still in our name until they close. However, if the buyer, if it falls through, the relocation company at that point, it's their job to sell it, and it's their job to continue to make the mortgage, even though it's going to be still in our name. We're not.
It's kind of weird, but basically we just need them to do what they need to do, which it's like a title search and a final
Make sure
payoff
there's no,
amount
liens on the house and no second mortgages and all that stuff that we may not be disclosing.
Which we did all of that.
And then the thing is in addition to that, as part of our agreement, like, we were going to have to pay to continuously have snow removal. We were going to have to pay to keep our power on. We have to pay to keep our water on. Just the thing in Minnesota is you have to continuously pay for recycling, even if you're not using it. So all those bills we won't have to pay anymore. All that goes into the relocation company's name as soon as they assume the property, which should be probably Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll be good to go.
Good to go. So that's what we're waiting on. But yes, I was very emotional. Like, no, they're not gonna get in my house for that price, and I'm gonna make me pay all the. They asked for $9,000 in closing costs, and we were like, it didn't cost $9,000 when we closed. Why would we give you $9,000 closing costs?
That kind of makes sense if they're not from here and this is the first house, or they're not from there and that's the first house they bought. Obviously, closing costs can be quite a bit more if they were from somewhere like New York or California. So
still, their real estate agent should have told them that
Definitely
$9,000 was beyond excessive.
right.
But anyways, that is neither here nor there. I'm very happy to delete. I am very happy to delete the 3 items from my spreadsheet, which include the Minnesota house mortgage, the Minnesota trash, recycling, water, and sewer, which we obviously had on and had to pay for recycling even though we weren't there, had to pay for trash even though we weren't there, and it was minimal water. And the third thing is power. So we are getting out before the super low temperatures hit. Temperatures have already started to drop, and they are in like the 50s on a good day, from what I've been following on Facebook, because I don't live there anymore. And so that is exciting.
In addition to that, one more thing, we can't really go into too many details, but I'm working on a bit of it's a small little project possibility that can be another small source of income.
It's freelancing. He's gonna freelance.
Yep.
He turned in his first project last night.
Can't really tell where and all that stuff yet, but
no. But he turned in his first project last night, and it rocked.
And that's another little small source of income that'll help us continue our debt snowball and get out of this house situation maybe a little quicker.
Maybe so. So today is like the first day I have driven my car since our miscarriage. Did you realize that? Well, since my surgery, because the day that we found out I miscarried, I had to drive Brandon back to work. But today's the first day I've driven. I straightened my hair, although you can't tell anymore. And I have makeup on, which I've only worn makeup one other day, and it was for a community group. with our CC group. But we're doing better. We are obviously very sad about baby Stace. But we are just doing the best we can. Some days are easier than others. Mondays and Sundays are very hard just because my appointment was on a Monday and I had my DNC on Sunday. I've had no complications from my DNC, which we are very excited about. For a little while it looked a little sketch. So that is what we are doing. And so now I'm taking Brandon back to work. Actually, Brandon's taking Brandon back to work, and then I will take over in the driver's seat.
After we stop and grab a little bit of lunch.
After we grab lunch somewhere.
Kids already ate lunch, and they have a snack that you guys saw us opening whenever.
See, he's drinking soy milk right now.
Is that good, Isaiah?
He's talking to you.
What? In just a minute.
Alright, so they want their movie, so that's what we're going to do. We'll talk to you later. Bye.